Questionnaire-based research can be logistically very difficult. The integration of the questionnaire results and the subsequent statistical analysis can be very problematic. This is especially stressful when it happens to be your master's degree thesis. My name is Jeffrey Franck. I'm a statistician and the CEO of Stat59. In this video, we get a chance to speak with Sheena Teed, an RN from the Canadian Armed Forces, about her research project on blood transfusion medicine in the military. Okay, so thank you, Sheena, for being with us here today. So Sheena, you are an RN in the Canadian Forces. You have a master's degree in disaster medicine, and you have special interests in complex humanitarian emergencies. Is that right?
That's right.
Yeah, and you have a lot of interest in community engagement as well.
I do. Okay. I'm very involved with the community.
Thank you. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about your paper, and your paper was called Survey of Canadian Armed Forces Nursing Officers' Knowledge of Blood Transfusions, which was for your master's thesis. And I think you presented this as a poster and at a moderated poster session in Glasgow in 2018. Is that right?
I did, yeah.
Okay, so maybe you could just start by telling us what is important about your study.
So for me, at the time that I was working through my master's program, I was also the blood program officer for the Canadian Forces. So I was managing the blood program for the military. And I was, as a nurse, I was a little bit biased, I guess. I really wanted to get a baseline because I wanted something to go on to be able to develop a training program. And so I wanted to focus on learning where the strengths and weaknesses of our knowledge base was.
So, Sheena, what were your goals for this project?
So my goals were, it was part of my master's program, which required a thesis presentation. And I also wanted to be able to present that at a Congress, which I had the opportunity to do in Glasgow at the European Congress for Emergency Medicine as a poster.
So, Sheena, how did the Stat59 program help you achieve your goals?
So as somebody who was really new to research with not a lot of experience, the Stat59 program really helped me a lot in that the survey and the analysis were both incorporated into the program. And having never written a research paper myself, it also provided a great template to go off of to write my first paper.
So Sheena, in the end, were there any results from your research project that were surprising?
Actually, yes. So we have a number of different specialties within the Canadian Forces with regards to nursing. And some of the results that came back were actually quite surprising in that there really wasn't a significant statistical difference between the different specialties and their level of knowledge, which was something that was kind of expected. And so the thought that there would be statistical differences was quite a bit of a surprise.
So Sheena, that's obviously a really interesting study, and it was part of your master's degree for your disaster medicine specialty. So what's next for you as far as your career is concerned?
So while I've stepped back a little bit from research, I have been working with, I was recently elected to the board of directors for the Chalmers Hospital Foundation, which is a big step for a nurse, given because it's mostly business professionals. And also I was an advisor to the Health Standards Organization Emergency Management Technical Committee, which we just finished publishing the most recent standard.
All right, Sheena, thank you very much for spending the time with us to talk about your project in blood transfusions, and good luck with the next part of your career.
Thank you so much, Jeff, and good luck to you too.
So in this video, we saw how Sheena Teed used a questionnaire-based project to bring forth useful changes in the blood transfusion protocols in the Canadian Armed Forces. We also see how she integrated this into her master's thesis. My name is Jeffrey Frank. I'm a statistician and the CEO of Stat59. If you would like to see how the Stat59 web app can help streamline your thesis workflow, please check out our website at www.stat59.com.